Okay, good evening, YouTube. I think now we are live. My name is Andrea. I am replacing Wesley in this night, and I am here with Márcio, Oziel, and Guilherme to talk about thriving in a changing world. So I believe that it will be a great conversation. I have to confess that I really love this kind of topics, okay? So let's try to do it, guys. But before I will start the conversation, I would like to explain a little bit, maybe are people watching us on YouTube, how Talk and Talk works. Basically, Talk and Talk is a platform where you can practice some language such as English, Spanish, Italian, French, and also German. This is not a class. It means that I am not a teacher. I am a student too, and I am here to improve my speaking skills as you guys. So don't be afraid to make mistakes because we are in a safe place to do it. Okay? Here, no one will judge you or correct you, but make sure that everybody that participates in this platform is going to learn a lot because we are in a safe place to do it, and it's a place that you can practice and learn it through it's like a real life, you know. So that's it, guys. If you want to know more about our project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there you can find more information. We are here in five now because Heider just entering the class. Good evening, enter. Oh, Heider, how are you?
Good evening, Andrea. Good evening, everyone. I'm great, and you?
I'm
Good
great
evening,
too,
Heider.
Heider. Thank you for asking. Let me put the question for you. We have just start here on YouTube, okay? I have just explaining how Talk and Talk works. And we always, guys, start the conversation here by introduction. So I would like to ask you, Oziel, to introduce yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Oziel. I'm I have 31 years of age. I work with technology. I am AI engineer, sometimes data engineer. I live in a small city called Cacoal in Rondônia, and this is my first week in Talk and Talk.
Nice, nice, Oziel. In Rondônia, it's hot too or not? I think so.
This is very strange because Rondônia is very hot, but now is maybe cold.
Oh,
All
oh,
Brazil are hot today, but Rondônia is cold today. I
nice.
don't understand.
Okay, thank you for sharing it, Oziel. What about you, Guilherme?
Hello, everyone. I'm Guilherme. I'm 27 years old. I'm from São Paulo, capital. Here are really hot too, but today raining a lot, but it's still hot. It's just uh, hot and wet. I live here with my wife and my dog. I am a software developer, and this is today I completed my first week on Talk and Talk. I started it last week. I started doing immersion on last Saturday, and I think I give at least one immersion per day. Just Wednesday that I can't get in on an immersion, but I'm really liking the platform.
Yes, I was about to ask it for you, Guilherme, how it's going, your experience in here.
I'm liking a lot because my main desire is to improve my conversation. I do English class with a particular teacher. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm more than 2 years, I think. And with a personal teacher, the most hard part is to conversation, because we had 1 hour per week. So here on Talk and Talk, this is, with the immersion, you can, if you want 5 hours a day, you can enjoy conversation 5 hours a day from different subjects. So, and I really like in the platform, enjoying everyone, the hosts, the Philip, and the teachers are very good.
Nice, nice. Good to know, Guilherme. Thank you so much for sharing. What about you, Marcio? Let me know a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. Oh, my name is Marcio. I am 43 years old. I'm married. I have three daughters. Uh, I am network security analyst, an engineer, sorry. I work with IT. So this my first week in the platform Talk and Talk. I'm very, very, I don't remember, enthusiastic with this proposal because this opportunity to talk every day, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, doesn't matter. It's really, really good to improvement speaking and listening and idioms. Okay, so I study English a long time. No, nowadays I get more practice, more development this skill because um, in my opinion this proposal it's excellent because do you have opportunity to speak free if with afraid another persons in fact simulate the real life. uh, so in 2023 I did an intercambio to Canada, Toronto. Okay, I
Nice.
stayed there for 3 months. So it's really, really good. The good experience um, intercambio, but with today, I don't make this intercambio because I need more prepare, improve my listening because when when I stay in a country with native speakers in English, it's really, really hard to understand. Okay. The first of all, you need understand better the another person to speak. uh. That's it. I'm really, really uh, enthusiastic. That's it, Andrea.
Nice, nice, Marcio. It's good to know a little bit about yourself. And I think you are right. We need to have this contact with the language every day because this make it is that makes all the difference, this contact that we have here. And I think this platform is a great opportunity to do it because, as I said for you guys, here, no one will judge you, no one will correct you. So we don't have this problem because sometimes we are afraid to others people thoughts about our English. I used to be this person. Nowadays, I am not. Thank God. I think I am really confident to speak in English, even making a lot of mistakes. Guys, you will see that I make a lot of mistakes, but it's not a problem anymore, okay? So we are here for that, to improve ourselves, guys. Thank you, Marcio. What about you, Heider? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Heider. 35 years old. I live in Araraquara, São Paulo, countryside of São Paulo. I always lived in Guarulhos, but I moved to here in 2022 because I received a job opportunity. I work at a aerospace company. There I am manufacturing engineering. I'm responsible for manufacturing of aircraft there. I am here on Talk since 2021, I think. I don't know, 21 or 19, I don't know. A friend of mine showed Talk to me, and I started to study. I don't know, I don't have a continuous study because I stopped 6 months and I'm back. I was studying here until the last November, and I come back now. In my free time, I like to cooking. I like to drink. I like to watching Corinthians game. I'm Corinthians support, and that's it. I'm so excited to be here today.
Thank you, Heider. It's always a pleasure to have you here, okay? And about myself, guys, I will introduce a little quickly. I'm Andrea. I'm 47 years old. I live in Guarujá, as I said for you. It's like a hell here today, unfortunately, but it's okay. I am surviving. I've been attending On Talk and Talk since October 2021, and as a host since February 2023. So it will complete 2 years next week. Okay. I am very happy because I believe that it's a great opportunity to improve not only my speaking skills, but other skills too. Okay. So that's it, guys, about myself. So let's start the conversation because we have a really good topic today, and I would like to know about your opinion. So I will start with you, Marcio. How do you define adaptability? You are muted, okay?
So, in my opinion, adaptability it's a condition that you need have in the same situations. For example, recently I changed the work. I worked in a company, NTT Data. So I changed for a new company. So in this company, I need work presential. Okay. So after 5 years worked remote in my house, my comfort, etc. So I I needed the adaptability in the new job because I work inside the client, the customer. Okay,
Mhm.
so I needed to adaptability to the another environment. Okay, another culture to another situation. Many persons. Oh, I uh, to be honest, I don't like. I don't like work more presential. I prefer 100% work remote. Okay, so I like the person. So, but in the office is another environment. Office it's very toxic. Okay,
Yeah, it's different.
okay, yeah, the same church. Do you understand? The same
Yes.
church, the same is this the many little church. Okay, the church security, church develop it, church blah blah blah, church blah, blah, blah. Okay, more there are more. How do you say fofoca in English?
Gossip. A lot of
Gossip.
gossip. Yeah.
A lot of the gossip in the coffee, in the in the doesn't matter. So in this situation, adaptability for me it's is. So I don't like this environment, but I'm adapt.
Yeah, you need to face it,
Okay?
even though it's
Yes.
not good, but it's okay. It's my job and I need to
This is
face
my
that.
job, okay?
Yeah,
That's it.
I got your point.
Adaptability.
I got your
Okay?
point, and I totally agree with you, Marcio.
This is my
Thank you.
opinion.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What about you, Guilherme? Do you agree with Marcio or do you have another opinion?
I agree. I work remote too, and I don't open to hybrid or in person job. I don't wanna. I don't say that's never, because if I need, okay. But uh, uh, when I can work from home, I still working from home. I think that adaptability is the capacity of how can I say, change yourself due to the environment and due the needs. You have to sometimes you wanna fight, offend someone, but maybe this person is your boss or is even your father, and you you have to control yourself. And like Marcia said about changing the work, moving from city. So I think it's important in all areas, because we are always changing, we are always evolving. So I'm married, so I need adaptability to deal with the changes that I want to do, that she want to do, and I think that's it. That it's about, because the world and our lives will not be like we desire. So we have to face it and deal with it in the better way. Maybe learning a new thing, doing something different to get the same result, but sometimes you need to do by other steps. So I think it's that.
Yeah, really, really good your point of view, Guilherme. And let's see. I have my opinion, but I would like to listen to you first, guys. And what about you, Ziel?
Um, in my mind, adaptability is a way to people deal with changes. Uh, we really like to control all things in our life, but many times the control is not my. I can control all things. I can control only myself, and this is the great question. How to deal with these changes?
Yeah. Yeah, Ziel. Would you like to add something or I can say something?
No, only
Ah,
the
okay.
guys. I agree with the guys. Principle about the remote work. I work to a company in São Paulo, and I live in very far.
Oh, nice. So we have three guys here that works remotely. Osiel, Márcio, and Guilherme. Hey there, do you work remotely? I don't think so, right?
I'm not. I am
Yeah,
team presential team. I like a lot. I prefer.
me too. So let's see your opinion. Hey there.
So I think adaptability is when you go out of your comfort zone, and you need, similar as you said, to deal with this. We can't control everything in our lives, and we need to have a control, a mental control, and try to be. keep calm in the different environmentals, in my opinion. And about the home office, I am a person that I never liked to work at house. Sometimes I can, but I prefer to be in the company. I work in manufacturing, and I needed to follow a lot of things there. But when I need to work at home, to be sincere, I don't like, and I think I don't work a lot when I work at home. I think because I don't have a good place, a good chair, keep a calm place. I have two dogs, and then normally I don't have attention in sometimes, but I prefer the presential work.
Yeah, I feel you, Hader, because I needed to work in an office, and there were some days that I needed to work at home. And I think it's so different, guys. I don't know. I am a person that likes to go to the office because there I have all my things, that I needed, and I felt a little discomfortable at home to work. Maybe it can be because of this. I get distracted all the time at work, and sometimes maybe I would work more than in an office, because I don't know how to do my time. I really know that I will pass the time working. So for because of this, sometimes no, most of times I prefer going to the office. And about adaptability, guys, I agree with you. I think it's the ability that we have to adapt to different situations, as Marcio was saying that he used to work uh, from home and now he needs to go to the office, and it's different, but he's getting used to it. It's like a new life, I believe, Marcio, because it's always different, when this kind of things happen, and we need to adapt on it. And I have to confess, guys, I am a person that don't like so much changes, but life is making from changes, so we need to adapt and we need to accept, even though I don't like, but I need to adapt this kind of thing. So there is no there isn't another way to keep going, I believe that's it. Okay, guys, someone would you like to add something, or we can move on for the another question? Yeah, can I move on? So let's see. The question number 2, it's like, can you share a time when you had to adapt to a new situation? How did you handle it? Mars already said something about your new job working at office, but I would like to know a little more about yourself, guys. Guilherme, can you share something with us?
Um, the time that comes to my mind is the beginning of the pandemic, because I used to live with my parents and my two sisters. I I I I don't had a proper place to work. I started working, and the college became from remote. So it's not like the normally remote college that you have a video,
Mhm.
some things to read. So it was a professor online like us, and in the time of the from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And with my parents talking so loud, my sisters, all the mess, and this even with the work, and I was in the we that work from home. When we live with other persons, I think that they have a timer. They only get to the office when we are on a pause, when we are seeing something away from the job, and they think that we don't work, right? They think that we they pay us because we are beautiful, right? So this is the most challenge that I faced the last years, and it's very hard to deal with. I remember that I had contact with the meditation the first time at this period, and I really liked the mindfulness because helps me to not become crazy, right? And the college sometimes I try to work from the kitchen. I try a small space in the room that I share with my sisters, and every day it was a challenge, a different challenge. The people talking out loud, the people asking you things, who or maybe the internet stopped working. So I remember this. That's the one of the most challenge that I faced. It's
Oh, and it was a really challenging, Guilherme. I can imagine it, but you survived it, you know. You were brave.
yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Thank, thank you. What about you, Aziel? Do you have something similar to share? Because you work from home too.
Yes, I really like work from home, but the beginning is very hard to me because I always working in a company, presential. In 2023, I start my first work remotely, and I have a big trouble and difficult in staying focused.
Mhm.
All things I change my focus. This is very difficult. Many times I start my work and my wife say anything or my son make what is the word to art bagunça.
Oh, I don't know. Some messy, you can say that.
And this is very difficult because I need a lot of time to start my mind in my actual project. And when my mind walk to another ways, I need to come back. And I use a lot of time for this because each to solve the situation, normally I prefer work in the night. For example, this class. I prefer because it's more calm in my house.
Yeah, it's a good strategy, you know, Ziel. But guys, I don't know. To work from home for me, it's like something that I don't have focus. For sure, I don't have focus. Because of this, I gave up twice to studying online course like do a college twice, guys, and I cannot focus on sit on in front of the computer and start watching this kind of classes, you know, can be boring. You just listening and listening, and I don't observe anything. I don't I don't get it, guys. It's crazy for me. Okay, thank you, Oziel. What about you, Marcio? Do you want to share other thing? Do you have other challenge or?
Yes, I have a little history. When I arrived in the Pearson Airport in Canada, it's very difficult for me. Imagine my English is very poor. Okay, in that moment, oh my gosh, I need talk with uh agent, né? Agent, policy agent lá. Okay, when I arrived, okay, I forwarded to immigration. Okay, after this, I needed check-in in immigration. Okay, I answer the same questions in a totem. Okay, after this, I need a forward to policy agent. I don't remember. Okay,
Mhm.
in an India person. Okay, hello,
Oh,
hello. Good night. Good night. Do you have a meeting in your bag? Perguntou se eu tinha carne na bolsa. No, no, I didn't have. O que que ele perguntou? What do you came here? Okay, I'm here study. Okay. Do you have do you stay? Where do you stay? I stay in a homestay. Okay. Do you have address? Yes, I get the letter. Okay, with address. Okay, the police officer. Okay, okay. Go ahead. Oh, thanks God. Okay, I into the airport, the big airport there. So imagine in this situation, I have many. I'm afraid. I'm afraid because the first experience in an American country. Okay, in
Yes.
the language. So that's okay. And the there have many situations into the Toronto, in the metro, in the street, in the bus. Um, I went to the Niagara Falls too. The many situations there, very beautiful. Okay, so in this experience, you talk with many persons, the different cultures, Indian
Yes.
peoples, Korean peoples, Japanese peoples, uh, doesn't matter, American peoples, Canadians peoples. So it's very different. Um do you need more attention, more careful,
Yeah, careful.
careful? They're not the culture. They're not the culture. They're not the culture. Beautiful houses. Doesn't matter. Fire. Muru seria fire. I don't remember.
Muro. Oh,
É,
I really forget about. Do you know, guys, Muro?
Think
If
muru.
you
wall.
know.
The house doesn't
Yeah,
Wall.
have.
can be wall. Thank you, Heider.
Wow. Yes, yes. Firewall. Okay. Parede de fogo. Wow. The house didn't have walls. It's beautiful. They're not the culture. The pessoas very educated too.
Yeah.
Excuse me, good morning, good
Yeah.
afternoon. It's very
And
different here.
and this kind of experience, Marcio, it's so good because make us be proud of ourselves, you know. I think you are
Yes.
proud of yourself because you passed through this. Okay, you had some problems, but you survived from this, you know, and
Ah,
then you know, oh, I can do it again. I can do it more times. Of course, sometimes we need to prepare more ourselves, but the most important is face this challenge, you know. I
yes,
totally
it's
agree.
big challenge.
Yeah,
So, very safe. The things really work.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
work.
yes,
It's very incredible, in my opinion. Very
yes,
good.
I agree. Thank you, Marcia, and congrats. What about you, Heider?
So, similar I said when I presented to myself, I moved to Araraquara in 2000, final 2022, and I always lived in Guarulhos. I was living with my parents, and I received a job opportunity to move here. And I moved in final 2022. I started in a new company in new city. I was 6 months alone. Was so difficult to me. After that, my girlfriend, the time now is my fiance, come to live with me, and we start to live together. We live together until now. We will wed in the final of the year, and it was a challenge to me because the last 2 years and a half was a challenge because the city, because the job. Recently, I be promoted to engineering. I was analyst, and in December I received a opportunity to become an engineer now, and to me it's so challenging. I have a lot of new activities, and I have a new life. I have two dogs. Now I am responsible for the house. My fiance helped me a lot, but I am responsible to provide a comfortable, and I am enjoying a lot. But I needed to adapt my new life during no, in the last 2 3 years, and I'm so happy for this.
Nice, guys. I really love it listening all of you. And let me share a little quickly about my big challenge. I don't know if it's big challenge, because we face challenges and we need to adapt ourselves all the time, I believe. And I am married and for, oh my gosh, 20, almost 20, 17, 18 years. I don't have kids, just my husband and I. And my husband is a sailor, is a marinheiro, and he needs to go to Ubatuba, another city near Paraty, to work there 3 years ago. And imagine just us, and I needed to stay here in Guarujá alone in our apartment because I have my work here, my things. And he just come back to our apartment twice or once a month. And I remember that in the beginning it was really difficult to me to get used to this, this big challenge and big change. And okay, when time's passing, 1 month, no, I think 5 months after, I was like, oh, no problem. If you don't want to stay here in the weekends, okay, no problem. I will understand because I start getting used to stay alone, because guys, it's different. You have time for study, you have time for watching some uh, movies, you have time for do everything that you want, and even you have time for do nothing. When you have a husband with you, it's completely different. And I like it, this experience. But in the last December, he comes back here to work in Guarujá again, and now I need to adapt to be how can I say, a married, a human married, a wife again, because it's really difficult, to be with him all the time again. I don't know if you get my point, guys, if you got my point. So it's a big adaptability for me, okay? So, guys, I don't know if you will have more time to answer another question, but I would like to ask you just to we can answer in a quickly way because we are in five and we have another immersion after that, okay? I think the question number, oh, let me see because I lost. Ah, here. Question number 10. I believe that it's a good one. So, Oziel, how can habitability help in achieve success and personal growth?
Mm, uh, as something in your previous talk, my problem or my principal problem in my relationship with my wife is because we start our relationship and a few years before or few years after start the pandemic. After the pandemic, I have my job, her have her job, but after the pandemic, we need to stay together all time, all time, all day, all time, all day. Uh, the only time is when we don't stay together has when my son born. For one day we don't stay together, and in the last year my wife make a viagem for 1 month, but all day together, all day. And she's very complicated in a relationship. This is we need to make many things in or adapt uh, to to make this go to solve it in your relationship.
Yeah, it's not easy. I feel your point, Oziel. Let me see about you, Heider.
I think when you, I don't know, left your comfort zone, you start to change outside of the box, and you observe that you have a lot of new abilities. You can be, in my case, I started to be a more responsible person. I normally I had a lot of problem with the focus because I lost a lot. Now I can't to lost because I have a lot of responsibility in my house, in my job. And I think when you change and when you thinking outside of the box, you start to grow up as a person, as a professional, and I think it helped us a lot to become a other person. That's it, Andrea.
Yes, good point. I love it. What about you, Mars? The question number 10, okay?
Okay. I totally agree with Heider too. It's adaptability can be analyzed with a behavior in your life. Okay, it's very important in the same areas in your life. You need the adaptability, all the things in your relationship, in your
Yes.
job, with your friends, in the many situations, in your study. Okay, you need the adaptability to study better. For example, you need wake up more early. I need to wake up early to study English because I don't have time all day long, long, all day long. Oh my God, doesn't matter. Um, so the principal uh, point in adaptability, in my opinion, with reader talk to uh, change, uh, move you the comfort zone. It's very important in your life. For example, I want speak English better, fluent, be confident. So I need without the comfort zone. I need the I need adapt many situations. For example, in my job, sometimes I need to talk with another engineers, the another countries. For example, when I need to talk with India an engineer, it's very challenging for me because the accent it's very
Too
hard to
strong, yeah.
understand. Okay, so that's it. So this adaptability uh, can uh, I don't remember the association words. So this is adaptability change your life. Okay, change your life completely. That's
Yes.
it, Andrea.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Mars. I think how can I say that? Know how to adapt in some situations. It's a really strong skill, you know. I consider like a skill. I don't know if you agree with
Yes.
me, guys, you know, because imagine if you don't know how to handle some situations, the life is changing all the time, as I said before. So we need to adapt it. And imagine if you don't have disability. Maybe you suffer a lot. Maybe you lost some opportunities, you know, or I don't know, and you not grow up growing in your life, in your personal goals, or you
Mm.
don't be success in your life, I believe, guys. So it's really necessary to know how to deal with it. I agree. Thank you, Marcio. What about you,
You're
Guilherme?
welcome.
I agree with how you said, because thinking about the achieving success and in the personal growth too, you need to stay out of our comfort zone. You need to expose yourself, like we do in this immersion, for example. I wanna work for another country from Brazil. I needed the English, and I remember the first time that I had an interview. It's terrible. It's like I am nervous or anxious, like in a first date. It's, terrible. And today I had an interview in English, and the guy talks too fast. I know that he did a joke in the beginning, but I don't get the joke. So I keep going. The rest of the interview, we can talk. Good, no problems. So if I didn't challenge myself in the past, I will not become the where I am today. I do therapy one 1 hour per week, and the first time I went to I was going to the therapy physically, and I was thinking, trying to get an excuse to go home, and tomorrow I go. Today no, and I went, I did, and I keep doing, and it helps me a lot. And I think it's all about that, because always adapting. So more you know yourself, more you challenge yourself, more your brain are trained for the new situations that we face it. I remember I was intern, and the salesmen are late, and she let me intern, beginning a presentation to the director of technology of City Libanese, and more four peoples. I intern. I have less than 6 months in the company. I it's not a better presentation, but I can adapt myself, prepare, and beginning the meeting. At the time, it was physically, and I begin in the meeting, keep going. So I think it's important to always try challenging and be out of the comfort zone.
Really nice, Guilherme. And I think this situation make us more strong and make us more confident, you know, because it's not easy to be here like 8 p.m. in a Friday night speaking English live on YouTube, you know. But we are here and we are adapting the situation because we want something more in the future, you know. So we are out our comfort zone to I don't know to have great opportunities and because we like to I really love studying English. I really love talking English. I want to be fluent, you know, but I think I am fluent because you are understand me, I am understand you. So it's like that,
Yeah,
you know, it's the communication that is most important. That's it, guys. Thanks so much, Guilherme. Guys, as we don't have so much time, unfortunately, because I really love this conversation, was so nice to talk with you guys. I put on the chat the survey. And I would like to ask you to answer for me. It's really important to keep improving the meetings here. Okay, feel free to put everything that you want, if you like it or if you dislike it. It's anonymous, okay? Just to keep improving the platform, and also my host is the ability to host is here. And you can put some ideas to topics that you want to see here. And we, as a host, always try to bring, okay? But let me know, how was it for you guys? Marcio, as was your first time, what do you think about? Did you like it or not? Let me know.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Really,
nice.
I like a lot this conversation, this immersion. I am very uh, en- enthusiastic with this experience. So it's for me, it's good practice English with my colleagues. Okay, new colleagues now.
Yes.
Uh, good luck, they all. That's it, Andrea.
Okay, thanks so much, Marcio, and I hope you all have liked it, guys. Sorry, I will not have time to answer for all of you, but I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it, okay? Thanks so much
Okay,
for coming, Osiel, Márcio, Guilherme, and
thank you.
Heider. See